There's something really nice about. One time I got hired at a wedding DJ company. And I went in and there was the interview it was at a hotel and there were like 25 people there and they were all really, really, really well qualified. Very cool looking people, right? They got up and they were like,
That's right. You're a wedding DJ. You said that you were going to bring that up.
I was a wedding DJ, and I have DJ'd so many weddings, and it's a funny little side of my life and existence because the company that I worked for, I don't think they would ever take a wedding that was under $50,000.
Oh, wow.
So they only did really, really expensive weddings. So I was this wedding DJ, and it was so crazy because Andrew, think about this.
Okay.
Me would be the only one in charge. These like massive
So you were
$150,000 ceremonies as like the MC and wedding DJ. Now, granted, sometimes there was another person with me, and that always helped. But it was crazy, man, having to run the dance floor and like sort of in a way officiate these like sometimes $200,000 weddings. It was really, really insane, and it's actually something that I really, really, really enjoyed because I know this sounds like maybe a little side tangent that maybe people wouldn't be severely interested in, but there is something really interesting to it. When you're a DJ and you're like, when you have like a dance floor in front of you, it is just like this pure weird communication of reading the energy constantly, reading the energy of what people are into, what they respond to. Like it is just such a strange thing. And people are coming up to you and they're screaming all these demands and wanting you to play weird things and you're having to appease that. It was a wild, wild time. I mean, the stories that I have from that.
You've never, ever, ever told me really about your wedding DJing days. Really, you've brought it up a couple times.
Okay.
I want everybody to be able to sleep tonight. We was at the Sweet Boys podcast. We're all about getting good sleep. And also, I read a comment on the last video where someone said you guys need to have a hydration reminder, and I just want to throw it out right now, real quick. H2O alarm.
Oh, what does that sound like?
I think it's going to be like a regular alarm with some type of a, aquatic undertone.
Like a waterfall. Like it's a normal alarm, then we kind of add like a nice waterfall.
It's
sound
like it is the water jug sound that you just made. It's like but like with an alarm. I'll design it. I'll spend some time and really make sure people know what it is. I was going to say, Garrett got me for Christmas a bunch of acrylic paint.
Oh yes,
and that was his way of basically being like, hey, now you have to paint something, because I mentioned, I don't know which episode, that I maybe wanted to work on some abstract painting just for a fun mental exercise. So he got me the paint, and I went and got the canvases because I was halfway there, and the paint was just staring at me, and it was saying, "Use me on canvas," and I was like, whoa, weird horror element to the sound of paint that I wasn't aware of. And then I went and got the canvases, and it said, "Thank you." And I was like, "Oh shoot!" It just wanted me to pay attention to the paint. Okay. So then I started using it, and was very happy. It was laughing. Weird angle.
This is wild. This is a roller coaster.
And then I started painting, which was actually really fun. Perhaps I'll throw an image of one of my pieces on the screen. YouTube.com/sweetboys for anybody who wants to see it. If not, no big deal. It kind of just looks like a mess, but to me,
I don't think it looks like a mess.
Here's the thing. Point is, I had a mug full of watery paint water.
Paint water.
Because I was cleaning the brushes.
Yeah.
And I also, right next to that mug, had my coffee.
Yeah.
And
oh no,
very close to drinking it.
Oh, so something almost happened, but then it didn't happen, and you're completely fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm really happy for you.
The idea of going on Tower of Terror, it just provokes the most.
When the things open up and you look over the whole theme park, and then you know you're doomed.
That feeling, that acute feeling of, it's more the confusion.
Cute feeling sounds like me when I look at Jeremy.
Cute feeling? You mean a feeling because he's cute, not a cute feeling?
Well, you said a cute feeling, and
really, really hard to understand.
I just thought it'd be fun.
The character's getting more and more delusional as time goes on. He's losing touch with things.
More and more delusional as time goes on. Sounds like my friend Frederick.
I don't know. Why would I care? I don't know who this person is. It's not an inside joke.
Sounds like my friend Frederick after a couple Cosmos.
What the heck is a Cosmo?
I don't know.
I really like when I have a really nice conversation with somebody.
Oh.
I like when I'm done with the interaction with them, really going in to shake their hand very pridefully. I am glad that you spent time with me and you spoke to me. I like that. I like kind of locking it down, being like, yes, that was nice. There you go. Here's my hand. I want you to know that I appreciated it.
What a lovely.
I'm gonna have to come up with something else. Maybe it'll be like, a little dance.
Whoa.
Like a little.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's nice. Look at him go. Oh, wait, do a little more. Oh, keep going.
It's like I'm trying to incorporate hitting the whip, hitting the whoa with a wave or something.
Yeah.
And as I'm doing it, I hate it so much, and I hate that I did it, and I'll never do it again. And I want you to just distract me from the fact that I did it.
I adored it.
Going deeper.
You ever heard of this movie called A Streetcar Named Desire? I watched it last night. Marvelous. I'm obsessed with Marlon Brando now, and it's sad to be obsessed with someone who's dead. Oh, here it goes. He's doing Godfather? Is this Godfather? A bird?
I'll tell you something. I want you to know. You're part of the family. I want to give you something. When I go to
GameStop?
I want to get.
Hold on. I'm getting somewhere. I'm rapping in current events with the Marlon Brando impression.
This is great.
Give me a sec.
I want some stonks. I know, I hated it. I hated it. Andrew, we need this. Dude. No, I didn't even try. I didn't even try. I've only seen The Godfather once when I was like 13, which was a huge problem. Oh, no.
You just sounded like a balloon deflating.
Can I sing what I think it sounds like for you? Yeah, having never heard it. Driver's license. I got my driver's license. Getting in the car, putting in the keys. Got my little wallet. I got a driver's license. I got a driver's license.
It's actually,
I got a driver's license. I'm going
it's
60
different.
miles per hour.
Sounds different than
Going
that.
down the street, yeah.
More.
Going down the street, pedal to the metal, living
It's,
my life, and I'm loving it. I got my driver's license, driver's license. I have
she's
got my
singing,
driver's
there's, like-
license, baby. Oh,
It's like a
I close the door,
ballad.
I put my seatbelt
like-
on, I got my driver's license. I drive so safe, I
slower.
stop at the stoplights. I got a stop sign, so I
It's
put on
not-
the brake. I got my driver's,
It's not that literal. It's a little more. It's about like a story about a girl and a guy.
I put my groceries in the back. I got my driver's license and a test. Got a girl and a guy
It's
there in the
not
back. I got my friends
literally
in the
about
ride,
her
and I'm
getting
going
her
down the
driver's
windows.
license.
I
It's
got a driver's license. I took the
kind
test.
of a-
I passed the test, and my mom was proud of me. She bought me a pizza because she's proud of me because I
It's about
got
a guy
my driver's
and her. It's-
license. I got a
like a
boyfriend.
guy-
He's got his license. He took his test, and I met him at the DMV. What would be cute?
As if she did a song called
Yeah.
Permit.
Oh, now that's fun.
And she's like, I got my permit.
Got my test drive.
Stop signs, driving with a parental guardian in the passenger seat because I got my permit.
Oh no! We tried so hard.
So all this equipment's being confiscated by somebody.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who it's going to be.
Some government entity.
I think all you really want is a memorable moment that can kind of create a separation in time mentally for you. And you can go, before that moment, we were just boyfriend and girlfriend. After that moment, we're married. So what that thing is,
Yeah.
as long as it's fun and memorable and I think, authentic to
Yeah.
you and the person, I think that's all that matters. An intimate situation, something a little unorthodox, I think could be really fun. But yeah, you get yourself a little seaside brunch. You have somebody maybe goes, listen, I know this isn't a traditional wedding, but we're gonna have a little toast. I want to say something, tell a little story, give it a little anecdotal moment from when you were younger, and everybody goes, that was beautiful. And then everybody else says, I like that there was a little flair of a traditional wedding, but I'm glad that this whole thing wasn't marketed as such.
You bake that wonderful coconut cake recipe that Marion has on her fridge.
Every single door. So they had a room for every single one of the bridesmaids, and every single door had gold leaf writing of the name of the bridesmaids on it. That an artist came in before and wrote on the door in actual gold their names on the doors.
Darling, we're not gonna have your bridesmaids just huddled together like some football team. Each gonna have their own room, and I want them to be able to identify which room is theirs.
But how will they be able to tell which is theirs, darling?
Yeah. I'm gonna make a call my calligraphist friend. He's gonna bring down gold writing.
Gerald,
Gonna
correct.
have the gold. Yeah, you know, Gerald just got a new import of some inks that he found off the Gulf Coast.
That's very correct. Well, my friend Marjorie just actually went to Egypt, and they found a very small supply of gold. So I was thinking, what we could do is perhaps we could have the gold written on each door.
I think, Donnie, when you walk down the aisle, what kind of music do you want to play? Surely we're not going to have somebody on the piano.
Surely, no, we
Surely we're not going to have somebody on one of those Yamaha pianos.
No, living in the, the back streets of London. No, surely we'll have the Philharmonic play.
That beautiful chalice, you know, down the street. How much money?
Oh, you're thinking of Cynthia Nixon. Oh, my wonderful. Is that an actress from Sex and the City?
That Cynthia is a pretty penny, but guess what I have? Pretty penny.
Yes, you have a whole bank full of them, darling. Thank goodness for your dad and his oil business.
As far as the wedding cake, what are we thinking? Are they going to be made out of diamond?
No, I was thinking rubies, actually.
Spare the strawberries. We'll let the others have the...
The others? The worst people on the planet.
We won't include the strawberries. We'll let the people that go to the grocery store have those. We'll put the rubies on the
We should have several seahorses swimming around in the water cups.
I wonder if we can hire a choreographer and have the seahorses do a little dance.
Yes, of course. I think they'll do a wonderful dance to Cynthia Nixon's wonderful cello.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if Cynthia can play the harp as well.
No. She has a friend named Maud that actually plays a wonderful harp.
I wonder if we get that soldier boy.
Soldier boy.
Always like that crank that.
Yes, he could crank that. Oh, man. My friend Pitbull from Miami could come down and do a number.
Mr. Trio Fat.
Oh. We're really sorry about this episode in general. What do we do? How do we get out of this? There's no getting out of this.
Listen, unless Jordan Peele comes in here, we're not getting out.
Andrew and I are going to treat ourselves to sushi tonight because we reached 500,000 subscribers, which feels like a nice a milestone. And a thank you for listening because you're part of that, obviously. Although I suppose you could not be subscribed. And if you're not, you're the enemy. Just kidding. No, but we thought that'd be a nice thing to celebrate.
If you're not, welcome to the channel. If you're not subscribed, what are you doing?
Yeah, like if you're not subscribed, like you need to help us. We need you. Andrew and I actually generally despise numbers or caring about them too much, but it is still a nice milestone, so we will celebrate that.
Be sweet.
And see you next week.
Sushi time!